that? What was that all about?
You will have to forgive her. She is not herself.
She mistook you for her arch rival, Mabel Dupree.
Will you still pack a mean warm-up, sugar?
I can take care of myself, Chandler.
I think we're making a great mistake.
In what way?
I think the clue is in the recording.
If it is, there's a woman behind us, I feel it.
Yeah, there you go, but that woman's intuition again.
In other words, Laura, you mean cherchez la femme?
Find the woman. What woman?
It was that famous detective, Monsieur Jacquard, in Dumas, The Mohicans of Paris, who first used the phrase.
Who?
Wearing his green spectacles, constantly dipping into his snuff box, forever saying, cherchez la femme.
Then, you agree with me, right?
Surely you all know that Monsieur Jacquard was the literary ancestor of all the greatest ferrets, from Victor Hugo's Javert to Doyle's Holmes.
What's the foray?
And this was years before Hawkshaw.
I don't know any Hawkshaw. What's he talking about?
Well, your education in the history of detectives is sadly lacking.
Interesting you mentioned the word history. Such as gentleman in portrait, Ludwig Flash.
I understand the recording accused me of murder.
Yeah.
Easily explained. How? Since I've never actually murdered anyone real, the recording had to mean a popular character in one of my books.
Well, I remember. You had a character by the name of Jumbo, a great gumshoe.
I got bored with him and knocked him off. In print, there was a public outcry. The critics said I murdered Jumbo.
Doyle had caused a similar sensation when he finished off Sherlock Holmes.
Interesting, but it's not getting us anywhere.
And not sure I can agree. Most interesting possibilities, such as other explanations.
It's getting chilly. I thought someone might need a napkin. I'll put them in the bedrooms as well. We won't be doing much sleeping. Oh, yeah, it's quite chilly. Thank you, Lisa.
First time I've seen her without the hat box.
Curious you should mention the head box. Because case of headless horseman.
I remember that one. A jockey was murdered by his girlfriend in the Kentucky Derby.
Why did I call him a headless horseman?
You mean?
You mean?
Miss Hasbro looks amazingly like the missing girlfriend. A female addicted to heads. Notice similarity as soon as I entered Ravenswood Manor.
I'm not worried about the missing girlfriend. I'm worried about the missing...
Don't say it, my dear. It's too dreadful to contemplate.
She could be the bloody killer.
Well, we got more important things to worry about. I think we should lay out a plan of action. What do you suggest? Charity and me will tackle up the wine cellar. Louis, you and Father White will go over the upstairs with a fine-tooth comb.
Do not possess such an article. He. A small joke.
If it was a big joke, it wouldn't be any funnier.
What about me?
Well, I'll take Laura with me. We'll check around outside.
Is that wise?
Well, we'd better stick in pairs.
I'm in the storm.
Well, just keep thinking about that $25,000.
Let's go outside.
Come along, Louis.
You lead, I follow.
Stay close.
I'm sorry about the wake. So is my skull.
Charity, baby, here we are together again.
Keep your mind in my work, Chandler. Getting good manners isn't Mardi Gras.
How about a little kiss for old time's sake?
Which way is the wine cellar?
Down that way. Come on, Charity. I'm all puckered up. Give us a kiss. Come on, sugar. I'm waiting. A big hug and a kiss for old time's sake. You call that a kiss?
I ain't no lover girl.
You!
Would you expect?
Where's Charity?
Show her down the hallway. If she going to wine cellar, she ain't getting in.
Why not?
I liked it.
You can unlock it.
The key's by the door. curious caretaker.
I shall never forget the night I arrived at Skull Island. No one was there to greet me with the exception of Winter, the housekeeper, a woman of stern countenance and iron will. And I was terrified. Perhaps if the boatman hadn't been blind and mute, some of my fears might have been lessened. But alas, that wasn't to be. Why was the bell in the abandoned tower ringing, I wondered? Did it foretell some dreaded happening? It wasn't the warmest of welcomes for a governess of 16. What would I encounter here in this strange house of ancient ruts and dark emotions? Who's there? Who's there, I say? Who are you? No, wait! Hurry!
I'm right behind you.
Another moment, and we would be drenched.
If our killer's outside, he's a fool as well as a madman.
Oh, look at her. How sweet. She's fallen asleep like an innocent child.
Do you think we should wake her?
No, let her sleep. She needs all the rest she can get.
Well then.
People murder for one of two reasons, Chandler.
I'm listening.
Profit, revenge.
What's the third one?
I forget, but it will come to me.
You searched everywhere. Let us hide an intruder.
Maybe the others have found something outside.
Not so. They remain upstairs.
They should have remained outside. The rain forced them in.
What did you two discover?
There's an embroidered bedsheet over the dead man.
Perhaps Killer's gesture of contrition placed embroidered bedsheet over deceased.
An embroidered bedsheet does sound a bit extravagant. After all, a plain bedsheet would have done as well.
Suggest we consider motive behind placing of the embroidered bedsheet over cooling body of the Carlisle. Possibly will lead to killer's identity.
You guys belong in a museum. The old doll that Rita tossed the linen over the deceased. Packet sugar.
One less clue to consider.
Louis, I don't think you could find yourself in the job.
It ain't raining so much as before.
Gotta wash that Haversham. She sneaks up when you ain't looking and steals a kiss.
I don't steal. I mean, not anymore. I'm before me.
What's he talking about?
Hello. What's wrong with her?
Who?
Miss Maple.
Ah, that's me. I didn't see her sitting there.
She's awful still.
Please don't wake her. She's exhausted.
Is it any wonder? Where's Flimsy?
Washing his hands.
Out! Damn spot! Out, I say!
But,
Macbeth. Act 5, Scene 1. Lady Macbeth tries to wash away the blood of guilt.
Why would man wash hands when he had just entered house from storm?
maybe they were dirty. She doesn't look okay to me.
Who?
Who have we been talking about, Miss Maple? Napping, I tell you.
Should we wake her? No. Old people need sleep. Let her be.
Any luck?
Nah, we've discovered exactly nothing.
Look, a figurine fell off the mantel.
Oh.
It's broken like the first one.
Most unusual.
Anybody got any ideas?
About what?
About anything?
No.
Why don't we get a rubber off bridge?
Oh, that's a splendid idea. I'll be determined.
Outrageous! Didn't any one of you realize I was murdered?
We thought you were asleep.
A figure fell off the mantel. I was slumped over, shuddering out.
What's going going on here? I'll tell you what's going on. You're all a bunch of incompetents. I arranged for Havisham to fire out some blanks to test your reactions. And alas, you all failed miserably. Ladies and gentlemen, you disappoint me profoundly.
Oh, you are carrying on with the charade, right?
That charity is self-evident. Since everything else is proven slightly absurd, I'm beginning to doubt that the gentleman in the cellar is truly deceived.
Take our word for
I
it.
shall see for myself. Havisham, get the keys. Yes, ma'am. She's an old.
I hope this doesn't mean she'll give up the idea of the bookstores.
We better think up something to calm her down.
You must be famished. There's some food that's still in its container. We might eat that. No one could tamper with it. I'm hungry. I'll see to it at once.
One moment.
What is it, Mr. Tam?
The name is Fan, not Tan. Louis Fan. This is a fan. We call fan. Who's one on a hot day? Fan, understand?
I'm not a child. You have something to say to me.
Must be obvious to all that the killer is one of us.
Why do you say that?
I'll explain.
You.
My good sweetheart of heartless Cookie take to bed Ravenswood Manor.
Are you talking about the horseman murders?
I
Did
am.
you take Derby?
I am.
He wasn't heartless, you stupid. He was headless.
Believe Mrs. Barrow is Jockey's sweetheart.
That's ridiculous.
Suggest the title was also sweetheart of Rick Carlisle. And when he wished to end friendship, was struck down as was unfortunate Jockey.
You mean?
There is murderer.
You mean?
Fascinating and unscrupulous.
You mean?
Mabel Dupree.
Ah.
What are you looking at?
You are Mabel Dupree. You murdered Rick Carlisle.
I don't want a mistake.
He is photographed from newspaper of unhappy Jockey and his mate sweetheart.
Rubbish.
Not positive resemblance. Case is solved.
Wish.
Louis,
Yes?
the female in this picture is a black woman. Miss Islesborough is not a black woman, Louis.
What a meatball. No wonder your books are going out of print.
Let me see picture. You are not Matt's sweetheart.
Oh, idiot. Maybe I'm not sweetheart, but I am certainly mad. Furious. You fool.
Unless head boost belongs to Jockey's killer.
Why are we still here talking about the Kentucky Derby when Miss Mabel's angry with a lot of us?
True.
Without forgiveness. What did you call him?
I called Mr. Fat a fool.
Forgive the fool. Please fetch Miss Mabel from the wine cellar.
You ought to be locked up. You're a menace.
I gotta hand it to you, Louis. You're 1 in a million.
You do get carried away. 2 wrong deductions in one evening is quite enough.
Quite.
When all the hands cluck, who can hear the rooster?
Well, I agree with Louis on one point, though.
What's that, Chandler?
The killer is one of us.
But why was Rick the only one to get it?
Get what?
The dot in the chair. Oh, I'm sorry, Laura. That was tactless. No fear, though. I have put a piece of metal plate behind the portrait. The passageway the deadly dart took has been sealed.
I wish you'd stop talking like one of those characters in your lousy books.
If only the dawn would get here.
Give it time.
He's dead. Quite dead. There can be no mistake.
I told you.
Move over. I think I might be able to shed some light on this Christie affair.
Pigeon.
Hey, Rochelle.
What about her?
Rita, what I told you was inconfident.
Oh, I don't think we have any right to keep it a secret any longer.
Oh, you mean about Haversham's police report, right? Well, how did you know?
I told Mrs. Carlisle.
Haversham isn't homicidal.
What about the unpleasantness with the ex?
Aha! X! We are back to the head box.
Nothing
of the sort.
Havisham and an axe. I think I recall the case. Didn't she break into some safety deposit boxes by chopping through the bank's outside wall?
She was from some attempt, but I didn't get away with it. And I've done my time. I'd appreciate it too if you only spoke about me when I was in the room. It's only polite.
Murder and politeness seldom go together.
Will this curse storm never end? I can see where this is going to take a strong logical hand. I think I can shed some light too.
Oh, please do.
You're all agreed that the murderer used a tape recording to lay out his plan.
Carlyle's demise was proof.
Proof of nothing except that he was marked for death. Remember what I was accused of.
Murder.
Murder only in the figurative sense. What about it? Louis? What about the night in Shanghai?
No, nothing.
Remember the stakes. Survival.
I'm thinking of something sinister.
What?
There's one figurine left on the mantle.
If the killer is going to strike again, he will have to do it before daylight.
I hope no one will say,
No one leave the room!
oh.
Night in Shanghai does not refer to holiday in Orient. Rival's writer wants to use it for his new book's title. I used it first. He never forgave me.
My murder wasn't real. Night in Shanghai was nothing more than a book title. How about you, Mrs. Carlyle? Me? What does tulip signify?
Tulip was a dog. The sweetest little puppy you ever saw. I wanted to buy him, but the shop owner refused. He was adamant. He was going to sell him to a disagreeable and harsh army major. I couldn't bear it, so Rick and I...
Oh, that purse.
What a scandal.
We changed Tulip's name to Napoleon so no one would notice. We were always afraid how would it look on the society page.
And what dark secret was yours, Chandler?
The recording said you couldn't escape your past. That you were guilty of a foul crime.
Do I have to?
Chandler?
Well, before I became a writer, I was I was
You what?
I was a literary critic.
Critic?
That is foul.
Oh, there is no point asking me what happened in the playing fields of Eton, because I swear I haven't the slightest idea.
Don't you see? The recording is a joke. The crimes aren't crimes at all. Indiscretions, perhaps. Nothing more.
As I was playing jokes here and there, someone else was doing the same with the recording.
That's my guess.
I can buy it.
But who did it?
We don't know if the recording and the murderer are one and the same. Finding out the killer's identity is what's important. What we have to ask ourselves is, who had the motive and the opportunity to knock off Carlyle? The killer had to know the house.
Could it have been the man in the dark glasses and, he was really tall?
Huh?
Who?
A moment before I was shot, he was in this room. Didn't I tell you?
No.
It must have slipped my mind. Perhaps it was someone else playing another little joke, enjoying the charade, maybe?
Let me go on with my deducing.
Please do, Chandler. I have faith in you.
Remember those key words. Motive and opportunity.
Chandler, for goodness sake.
What's that? the telephone. There's no phone on Turkey Island. It's coming from over here. On the desk?
No telephone on the desk.
Well, try this rubber.
Answer it. Ravenswood Manor. Yes. Who? Sir, language. Language.
Please hold it.
What did they say? Oh, but not fit what I heard. The language was crude. An obscene phone call. At this hour.
Who had the motive and the opportunity? I'll handle this. In a detective game, you're either a firecracker or a fizzle. This is Chandler Marlowe speaking, you pinhead. I have ways of tracing phone calls, and when I find out who you are, I'm going to rearrange your face. You're going to be breathing through a noble end. You think you're man enough? Just remember my name, Buster Chandler Marlowe. Oh. Oh.
Mr. Marlowe, would you mind explaining?
Oh, well. All part of the charade. You want us to keep it up, didn't you?
The phone rang.
I have a relay buzzer in my pocket.
Oh.
Shall I answer it? Do shut up, you silly girl. Better tell it all, Chandler. What? Rita? What do you have to do with this? I'm Chandler's secretary.
You
Yes? When Miss Maple advertised for a social secretary for 1 month, Chandler had to apply.
Well, I already had my invitation, so I thought it would be a great opportunity for someone else. I kept needling Louis about the horseman murders until I had him thinking it was Rita who did the joking.
Interesting theory. But Louis Fan is not buying. Headbox undoubtedly contains blonde account that silences Carlisle.
What are you doing? Hey!
Behold! Murder weapon!
What's in there?
A head!
Ah!
Head! A head of cabbage!
I called you a fool before, and that's what you are. All part of the gag.
A head of cabbage is full photo.
Everything seems to be falling into place.
You forgot one thing we say.
And what's that?
Father White. He didn't confess to any discretions. Not only that, he knows this house inside and out.
Why do you say that?
Because I saw you coming out of that wall. There's a second passageway back there.
A secret passageway?
You heard me.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Well, Chandler is quite right. In detection, we must always look for the unexpected. With the naked eye, we cannot see the invisible snakes that exist in every glass of water,
What's he going on about?
or the invisible crocodiles that swim in every spoonful of soup,
Soup?
or the invisible dolphins that roam and play in every droplet of milk.
What are you getting at?
Well, that's the sort of stuff he writes in his books. Nobody can really understand it.
I merely wish to point out that we must employ a microscope of our minds when we investigate.
Yeah.
If you say
Okay.
so.
Well, I don't think there's a point in continuing the deception. The truth of the matter is, I am not Father White.
And what? Who are you?
A strolling minister, you might say. I'm an actor.
I never invite actors.
Well, I knew that, so I persuaded the reader mighty to let me take his place, editing a new radio series on Father White.
Act and react as he would. That's my impersonations.
That's quite enough. Invisible crocodiles indeed. But the secret passageway? It's not a secret
secret passageway. The original owner had a flair for exotic architecture.
Oh.
And it's not from the wine cellar.
Oh, is that where the other door leads?
Well, didn't you know?
Ravenswood Manor isn't my home. I merely rented it for a few weeks for the purpose of the house party.
Rented?
Listen,
Is that a helicopter? Can you see it?
look, I think it's on the north side of the island.
We could signal with the flare.
Through the kitchen out that way.
They must get its attention.
Signaling helicopter may be our last chance.
Wait! Look!
It's the man I was telling you about.
Rick Carlisle!
Carlisle?
But you're dead.
Never saw anyone deader.
I too thought of a little joke that would be amusing. Instead of one Rick Carlisle, there would be two.
Rick's twin brother. He's the one down in the wine cellar.
I was going to confuse everybody, being two places at the same time. Only the killer got to me first and finished me off.
Well, wait, you mean your brother, right?
That's right. Only the killer didn't know that they had made a mistake. So I decided to stay out of sight and learn everything that I could meanwhile.
What did you learn?
Nothing.
Well, I'll take it from here.
You are murderer.
Oh my!
How can anyone be so consistently wrong?
You'll take what from over here?
I'll take over the investigation. I saw Rick Carlisle talking to his brother in town. Rick Carlisle's twin brother is a con artist. If he was coming here, he had plans to rob.
That's right.
Peter Flimsy owed me a favor too, so he was no problem.
My brother was up to no good. And he did seem to act me very quickly, so I think I should have suspected.
The pickings would be good. Some jewels, some wallets. Who knows what else?
Wait, if you're not Peter Flimsy, who are you?
Rolling.
What? So police detective on the Frisco Force?
That's Frisco, that's San Francisco for you, buddy. And can't you get your foot off that wastebasket?
Well, I have tried.
Well, everything has been explained satisfactorily. Not quite. Well, it was a charming exercise, and now you see it, now you don't.
Who killed the man in the wine cellar? Let me answer that. You.
Who are you, miss?
Maybe